7 types of people that you might like to avoid in your life, because if you spend too much time around them, they are going to create negative feelings within you. They're going to negatively impact your life. So one kind of person that you might like to avoid is somebody who is envious of all others, somebody who seeks to pull other people down, somebody who seeks to humiliate others, somebody who scoffs at other people's success, scoffs at other people's purchases. They're envious of those people. We can all have pangs of jealousy, however, we don't usually seek to destroy things for other people. Narcissistic people are incredibly envious and they feel entitled to exploit people, to get their needs met by other people, to take things from other people and to destroy things for other people. So those who are envious of others, those who can't be pleased for other people, are not the kind of people that you want in your circle. Those who always have to do one better than you, those who always have to do one better than those around you, are people that are worth avoiding in life. Now, we can all be competitive. There is a time and a place to be competitive. When you're after that job, that's a time to put your best forward and be competitive. When you're playing in a sport, that is a time to be competitive and look to win. We are humans, we can have that competitive nature. And if you do have a competitive nature, that is when it is best to drive yourself into things such as competitive sport, into competitions in order to win. With narcissistic people, because they're envious, they're competitive with how other people look. They're competitive with who's had the best day. They're competitive with who's had the worst day, who had the best childhood, who had the worst childhood. Everything's a competition to them where they have to outdo all other people because they believe that they are superior. So you really want to avoid those who always have to outdo everybody around them, as they usually can't be pleased for others. And when others are perceived to have done well, they're going to go all out to put other people down, to make other people feel bad so that they can feel superior. So avoid those who always seek to put other people down, who always seek to find the negative in someone's success, or even take the credit. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't have been able to do that. Now, yes, it's nice to get a little help and support. However, the person who achieved is the one that had to put the majority of the effort in. So those who seek to pull the people down, and they can often play the victim when they're putting other people down. They can put other people down, they can push other people, and then as soon as other people push back, they play the victim of they're attacking me, they're after me. So avoid those who play the victim. People who don't take responsibility for their own behaviour and turn into the victim every time they're called out are not the kind of people that you want to be around. As they fail to take responsibility, they fail to change their behaviour. They will just continually play the victim and blame everybody else. And if they're not blaming everybody else, one day they will be blaming you for their negative behaviour. Those you can't share good news with, and those you can't share bad news with. Life does have suffering and life does have happiness and pleasure, and it's nice to have somebody you can share those things with. It's nice to have someone you can speak to about those things, someone who also speaks to you about those things, not someone who has to one-up you, someone who's just willing to have a conversation with you because you know you'll be pleased for them as they would be pleased for you. They know you'd be supportive of them as they would be supportive of you. However, when you can't share your bad news with someone because they always have to one-up you, and you can't share your good news with someone because they always have to one-up you, or they're not willing to listen to you because they're envious of you and they're seeking to put you down, they are not the kind of people you want to be around. And when you call them out on them putting you down, instead of taking responsibility for them putting you down, they turn into the victim. They are not the kind of people you want to be around. That negativity is going to breed negativity, and it's going to crush you. Those who gossip, those who seek to gossip, those who are telling you everybody else's secrets, everybody else's business. We're all capable of gossiping from time to time within our life. Narcissistic people are extraordinarily big on spreading other people's news, especially if something bad's happened to somebody, or if somebody is being cheated on. They love talking about this with people because it takes the limelight, they like the limelight, the spotlight of the negative things that they might be doing away from them and over to somebody else. So those who like to gossip, and often the gossip isn't always true. If a narcissistic person is cheating on you, they might tell on themselves by claiming that their friend is being cheated on. When their friend isn't being cheated on, they're describing what they're actually doing to sort of admit it to you to see your reaction. So they're spreading lies and rumours. Avoid those who lie about others, who smear other people's names, who spread rumours about others. As one day they will be smearing your name. They will be lying about you. They will be slandering you. They will be gossiping about you. When somebody comes to tell you something that somebody has told them in confidence, they will be telling other people the things you told them in confidence. When someone's happy to gossip to you, they will gossip about you. So avoid those who enjoy to gossip about others. And they're usually gossiping because they're envious of others and they feel a need to put other people down. And those who fail to apologise for their behaviour. People who can't take responsibility for their own behaviour. We can all find times in our lives where we find it difficult to apologise, and people can have different personality types that find it difficult to apologise, or apologise in different ways. Usually change behaviour is the best way to apologise. However, a narcissistic person will fail to recognise their behaviour. They'll not feel remorseful because they lack the empathy to care. They won't take responsibility because nothing is ever their fault, and they're not interested in repairing any damage. So they're not going to apologise for hurting you. Instead, they're just going to find a way to blame you, shame you, or blame those around you. So avoiding those who fail to apologise is a very wise move in life. We don't always know these things when we're younger. We don't always recognise these things when we're younger, and we're not always taught these things. And sometimes even when we're taught these things, as humans, we do have to learn for ourselves. However, when we've experienced people like this, we can recognise their behaviours and recognise the negative impact it has on our lives, and learn to walk away from them before we get too involved with them. Any toxic people that you believe should be avoided, please do add those into the comments. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.